There are several ways to communicate with your students at Google Classroom. We have learned how to use the stream where we can post announcements to our students. Now, this is just an example of some of the announcements that I pasted to my students. Like, this is kind of a words of encouragement. A big thank you to those who have taken the time to submit the course survey found at the stream below. Here's another one. Hello students, please take 10 minutes and fill out the course evaluation for our class. Again, I posted the course evaluation that STU requires, and I linked it in. And then another one is, in case you are having difficulty getting some of your apps to upload to your portfolio like Satori, ThingLink, or Padlet, I put together some screencasts to assist you in the documents below. Okay, so the stream is a good place to communicate with your students, but you can also go to People. So here at People, you're going to get a list of all of the students enrolled in your classes. You can send them an individual message, like this student here. Let's say I wanted to talk to her. Whoops, I'm going to go back there. I'm going to go over to the three dots over to the right there and click on that, and I can email this student. And there again, whatever I want to communicate with her or anything, then I can do it right here. Let's say I can do words of encouragement. I can tell her not to forget to do certain assignments and so on, okay? I'm not going to send that, but whatever you need to communicate with the individual students, then you can do it that way. You can also send out a mass email to your students. So if you click here, and it's going to select all of them. So then you would choose the email button right there, and it's going to prepare an email that's going to go out to all of your students. Okay, so you can see they're all listed up here. I'm going to go ahead and trash that and not send it. Another interesting thing about communicating with your students is that you can go in, let's look at this student here. So you can look at particular assignments that they have submitted. There's the grade system over here, and it gives the date that they were uploaded as complete. And let's say that I wanted to send something to this student. This might not be a good student. Let me go back and choose another student here. So I'm going to go ahead and choose my back arrow here. Now, some of these students didn't complete the class, and it doesn't show where they dropped out. But for example, this student here, when I click on her, you can see over here that she's missing an awful lot of assignments here. And she's one that dropped out of the class, or that I dropped too. So let's say that she didn't drop out and she's falling way behind on her assignments. I can click on the mail icon up here, and I can say something like, you are falling behind on assignments. Please let me know what's going on. Okay, so I'm going to type that. Now down here, this is a really nice option because it can include a student work summary. And I'm not going to send it, but what it will send is a list of that student's, all of their missing work, all of their assignments, whether they submitted or not. It's going to copy this page, and it's going to show them and send to them, you know, what assignments they have in and what assignments they have out. So this is really, really a nice option here. Okay, let's go on back here. And we want to look at grades here. So I'm going to look at grades, and it's going to show the whole class's grades and all of the assignments they did. They have uploaded and completed, I guess. So you can look at, here's the class list over here. And then here is, this is me because I enroll myself as a student within my own classes. So you can see here, this is this student here, and it goes across here, and it shows all of her assignments that she has completed and what her grade is. So it's based on a point system, so some of these were only 10 points each, and this was worth 200 points, and so on. I can open up individual assignments and take a look at them by clicking on them. So you can see here this particular student's work, and we can open it up and take a look at it also. So that's her attendance form there. So let's go back. Sometimes it's hard to go back when you look at some of these things. Okay, let's try the back arrow again. If not, I'll have to come in. Okay, it did go back. Okay, so you can look at the individual students. What I really like about this system, because it's based on a point system, at the end of the class, it also averages their grades. So you can see that this, it gives the overall class average. So overall, 87.98% was the average for this particular class. Okay, and that includes some of the students that didn't complete a lot of their assignments. So you can see at the end of the course that this student got 96.33%. So I don't need to use my calculator and my old method of keeping track of the my student scores and everything, and then tallying them up and find the percentage. It does it for me here. So it's a really, really nice option to keep track of your grades, your students, and it's just a great record system. So remember that Google identifies itself as a student and teacher classroom maintenance system. And this kind of proves the point here that it is really maintaining a lot of important documents and my grades and all of that.